Sir, for the past 15 years, I'm a professor of film at New York University Graduate Film School, and he's a student there, and this is his thesis film.
Yeah, it's the day in the life of a group of friends, and two of the guys are going in opposite directions of their lives. One is going left, one is going right, and they don't know if their friendship is going to survive past this day. So we follow them on this emotional, enjoyable journey. Yeah, I got a phone call. I actually missed the call, and I got the voice message from from Charlie. And once I got the phone call, I listened to the message, and I was like, it could be either good or bad, or they want something else from me. So I called back, and got the good news.
The interesting stuff on cable has lapped the films I feel that's coming out of the Hollywood studio system at this point. Subject matter, diversity, originality. That means, a lot of these studios, I understand you have to have a tentpole, but they're like up to like 7, 8, or 9 in a movie, It's only going to change when the audience stops going to see these films. As long as we keep paying mad money, they're going to keep making them. It's very simple. People who make films like that don't come to NYU. They go to USC. It's basic. I mean, if you just look at the alumni of the two film schools, Jarmusch, Scorsese, Oliver Stone, Ang Lee, is D. Reeves is different than the. I'm not hating on USC, but if you really want to make big time Hollywood films, you're not feeling NYU. You go to USC.
So since I was the producer and director and writer, I was stretching myself.
You edited the film.
I edited it too. So, it was a lot going on, but I just put my head down and just went for it and just kept on working. The best advice was put my stamp on this movie. It's a bunch of different hood genre movies, so make it my own and just put my voice on it, put my step on it, separate myself from everyone. Well, I mean, I have traveled outside of I moved from St. Louis, Missouri. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I had to move away to pursue this filmmaking, so I did leave friends behind. We stayed close, but the overall movie was, I observed other friendships and people I know, and I just took from certain elements from different people.
Ernest Dickinson, Ang Lee, people of our generation, you went to film school to get the equipment. That's the only way you get the equipment. Now, people are shooting films on their phones and editing on their laptops. So you definitely do not have to go to film school today. In addition to that, film schools cost a lot of money, and you have to pay for your films. When people do the math, tuition, board, you have to pay for your films, and then versus buying a camera.
Yeah, I mean, I would love for them to watch it in a theater with the audience. That's the key, being around other people enjoying the film together. But hey, it's technology changing. I watch movies on my computer, so.
The first time you see Lawrence of Arabia, Apocalypse Now, Bridge and River Kwai, I'm talking about two of those films, epics by David Lean, should not be on your phone. Should not be. So I was lucky enough to see. I remember before we did Malcolm X, they did a restoration, Lawrence of Arabia. We saw it at the Ziegfeld. Have you been to New York? That's one of the best theaters in the world. And so that 70 millimeter, that big screen, that sound, you can't beat it. But understand it's different generations. Some people, phones, iPads, computers. I guess that's better doing that than not seeing it at all. But that's my personal opinion.